today, we learn say the gas station then a saloon, the petrol station then a saloon, the fuel station then a saloon. They know they sell fuel. Long line day. And a lot of people them where we be get chance for interview tell we on camera crew say when they go to the gas station they tell them say fuel no dey. That's a waiting then tell we camera crew. Other people they make allegations say when other people then go, if they pay past the amount way for pay, what thing then they do? Then they sell give them. Some man say na net, na in the fuel station then they pump na gallon them. For make people them go sell them black markets, like how we can call an salon, jebu. This now waiting people and claim. Well, make we listen. Just some of them people there. I don't know if you don't get opportunity, make you don't watch them na YouTube. Now make we can encourage people them go na we YouTube channel and you go watch and they you no need for listening because here na radio now we deal with. Make we listen. Just few people them we own reporter Kona be talk with. Let me listen.
Good afternoon and welcome to this interview. Go tell me your name and what you need to do for a living.
I'm Mami Kaba, the Mina Okada rider.
Right. How long you don't take for this bike riding?
But it's 3 years around the Okada riding.
Right. With everybody's fear in Scarcity, and what you get for say concerning that as a bike rider?
The what I get for say with the strain right now because even from doing first I don't able to get fear. And when they find out say that they sell give the Jabu and net, then they cancel and give you 12,000-15,000. Even by 1 liter this morning we have 15,000. For now I go get me living no more.
Right. For the common man out there, we're not able to understand. What's the meaning of Jabu?
Jabu they sell them by liter. Because when they sell and give you the pump net for the rubber there, then they can sell them per liter 12,000-15,000. So that's when they do business with the Jabu there. They call on Jabu to get a go buy. And the liter back no flop. When they go sell and give the net, they can sell and give you 12,000-15,000 for 1 liter and the liter back no flop.
Alright, who side then Jabu people also consider for sale?
Look one by Dwazakenda and Old School Junction and I'm packing just by 1 liter 15,000.
So when are the message where they send out to the Ministry of Transportation?
No, I made a help with this. Really suffer. 3 years they fear no day. How they go living? So they suffer the strain. Made a help with. Because fear, we not say fear day, but if they want to make an 10,000, made a 10,000, make an 10,000 because they need information. So they are the big government. Made a help with. I don't go living by the bike. So
you feel saying that increase? They want increase the price of the fuel?
An officer, but that's why I say they want increase at 10,000. But if 10,000 before go buy Jabu 15,000 on flop, we buy still back. Made a help with. Because me no say fear day, but I keep the keeper sell and give Jabu people on it.
Let me take it to you.
Okay.
Good afternoon and welcome to this interview. You go tell me your name and what you do for a living.
My name Mohamed Aliba. I'm a driver.
Alright, what you do drive?
I drive private small car.
Okay. So what you get for say concerning this fuel in price where those scarce or where fuel not day?
The fuel idea really it's like now people them the fuel sellers association they just want easy price about the fuel day. But they fear they really.
So why you say then just want easy price?
Because they feel like because this morning I in a morning coffee na SLBC they say how they say fear day this that so they just feel like say for easy price because of I don't know if in a sabotage they want sabotage the government or waiting but the fear day the minister instead of talking say fear day.
Okay. So as a person what thing you don't do concerning that now you own small corner?
I don't get much for say because I'm a consumer. So for just if you don't want to submit they submit the fare available. That's all we want. If I'm level side back, we don't get problem back. So that's all we want for.
And from where this fuel don't scarce, how much you don't they buy fuel?
I boss give me money so I go buy fuel. So I go to one filling station, they sell and give me 9.5. But I'm not going to call the station in for security reason.
So what are the message where they send out there?
I mean they send message to the government and to the people who are selling as them. not take advantage of issue because of the phone is already for increased price or this that delay the poor citizens. Not necessary. We not call for that.
All right, plenty take it to you.
Yeah.
Good afternoon and welcome to this interview. Go tell me your name and what you do for a living.
Me na Abubakar Sise na keke I dey ride for living.
All right. How many years you done the ride keke?
That's until like 3 years plus now.
All right. So before, how much you be they pay for buy fuel?
First when I start to ride keke, I be dey buy 4,500 for liter and 6,500. Now later I go up to 8,500.
All right. Now, in which year you be they buy and that price then they sold?
2000. I remember I say 2017 to 18. I think it's about 6,500.
Alright, so now inside this 2019 you buy how much?
Now I begin buying 8,500.
Alright, so currently we they get the news say fuel scarce. What you get for say concerning that?
Oh yeah, really fuel scarce because suicide meets me so right now. Now because of another fuel I make her there. Because this is our for the work. But since from this morning, from day before yesterday I don't begin find fuel. I no get. Okay. So up to now, I no get.
Alright, so how does it affect you as a driver?
Well, it affects me a lot because even lunch for give me pick I no get yesterday. For me to for go school today. Because I no work. When they ask me I say I no work, I no get fuel. The money I get I for buy fuel. I don't even involve by the money because all the days they want to work, I get for live up, I get for keep my family. So
alright, so
it mean a lot to me.
So that means say this keke where you dey ride now you get them or not to you?
Not to me get I dey pay for one.
Alright, so
I dey pay for one.
the person where you they go take and so what you get for stay concerning that? What you can tell you?
Well, they can tell me say last shout out for fuel. I don't look for fuel and even today say I don't call them. They even tell me back say last shout for fuel. And that no more they tell me.
Una where they ride keke, una get any like organization or like somebody where una go report to where anything they also can come up?
Well, really, we get president, but I don't believe say we dey. Wherever they go, they issue the need to them because for all get access to them, no problem. We just get as a union, no say the union dey, but we need to get access to them.
Alright, so what thing you go like for say to the union people them dey?
Well, like in a case like this, we will get fuel. No, we when are the commercial rider, they will go for get petrol, we need to get. So me they feel say the union for advocates for or then they sensitize with the rider them. Now know waiting they go on where they make this fuel the scarce. So.
Okay, plenty check it to you. Huh?
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Well, we go left and day first. Let we left and under, eh? You don't hear waiting the drivers them, the keke rider them, waiting them don't see. Waiting you make up of this. You hear the other guy say, in listen SLBC morning coffee, the minister talk and the say fuel day. In go to the extent say maybe na sabotage the one for sabotage the government. The other people them all man they give them own take say fuel day but the fueling stations them no they sell the fuel. Other one then claim say then they sell them 15,000 as Jebu and at the filling stations them the gas station there, now then they give them people and they na net so that then go sell for Jebu. Waiting you make up all this way you hear so. With all waiting they happen so now one green company in a salon 9 issue press release when a Total Sierra Leone. Total Sierra Leone say they get challenged currently with the foreign exchange na salon. Inside that press release they claim say they don't suffer loss of 38 billion leons. They say na they don't suffer. They say then they strain forget forex, foreign exchange, because then they use for buy them product within the sell. And they also put inside this press release, I don't know if you don't read them na Sarah Network because we put on there. Say if things then continue the way they continue so, by December, fuel go shorten na salon. Then say by December. But right now, we see 2 line. We see driver, then they tell we say 3 days, 4 days, they're not able to get fuel. And then when the way they go buy them, any kind of way they buy them, then just get for increase the price. So as it is right now, price increase per transportation, not the government boss demo, but you know say it's dominated by within the poda and the taxis them. And then dominate. We don't see increase the right now at all. Because then go tell you say, na Jebu fuel then go buy, instead of them buy them 8,500 per liter, some man say na 10,000 then they buy, some man, all man get in your price, some man say them buy up to 15,000. So if we want go by waiting total tell we say, na foreign exchange. Other people then they say, wait to, now they lost now 38 billion and then they can't Allah. All along with them they make profit. Why they not be Allah? We listen the Deputy Minister of Aviation this morning na AYV. He say total in claim no make sense. He say because if total go to Bank of Sierra Leone, he believe say then go help them. He say even yesterday, he talked to the bank governor. The bank governor say he don't know nothing about that. Then I waiting. That's now about this forex way total in the claim. Make I just can we go behind back small. Last week, Total be open one brand new gas station. Then before this thing began happen, Monday. Last week, they opened brand new gas station. Let we listen. Waiting be the talk. We then be talk. We Total be talk yonder. I know say other people in talk. But now we listen the mot we Total make yonder. And now Total for can't tell we this. Listen to this.
Celebration na Mile 91 na the Leone Mabanta Chiefdom Tonkolili district. We said Total Salongo launch one filling station na that part of the country. Elizabeth Sotominu na the country director for Total Saloon. He say this na part of them plan for expanding customer base na saloon.
The Total Mile 91 station, which we are pleased to officially open today in Tonkolili district in the northern province, is the 31st of our network of stations in Sierra Leone. Our aim is to expand the Total network of stations nationwide. So please be rest assured that this is just a taste of things to come. We will do this by combining customer satisfaction and profitability.
Satuminu continue say this fuel station na Mile 91 na part of the support to local community for CCA, then promote the local content policy of government.
This program aims to offer local and passionate station staff the opportunity to grow professionally and advance in the retail business of Total. It offers the local community to become a part of our business. The management type of Mile 91 station is hinged on this young dealership program. That is to say that Mile 91 is a complete fulfillment of the localization of Total Sierra Leone, built by Sierra Leoneans, run by Sierra Leoneans, serving the Sierra Leonean public.
Edward Enga Sandi, now the Minister of Trade and Industry, say Total investments in the country now part of the confidence that the saloon business environment.
Total has done it again, making us proud all the time. This is a masterpiece show of what it means to have trust in a country. This investment is not a very small investment, it's very big. And I think this is what we want to see Total continue doing. I'm very proud that in spite of all the challenges, Total continues to do the things which its peers, the other competitors, are not doing. As a government, we are really very proud of all of the development that Total is embarking on, the standards and quality they continue to maintain, and the silver line they're given, a clear indication that the downstream petroleum sector is going to grow to a point where we all as Sierra Leoneans will benefit from the quality service which we deserve.
The executive director for the Petroleum Regulatory Agency, Dr. Brahima Balua Kuruma, talked about waiting a makeup of the filling station with Total open na Mile 91.
Really, I'm highly impressed with what I can see today. This is the 12th station where Total open in the northern region. And across Sierra Leone, at the 31st station with the record. But what actually impressed me that the quality and standard of the outlet. Now this message I want pass across all other OMC for them to emulate this kind of standards. You know, the oil industry is a very liquid industry. When we highly capital intensive, not to urban for do oil business. So when it comes to oil business, we don't want substandard stations in future. And now all over Sierra Leone, we get stations that were there very reckless, poorly reconstructed, they don't care to safety and health and environmental issues.
As he talked about the standard of the filling station them na saloon, make Balua Kuruma say, starting from January 2020, the agency no will give license to any station we not reach the safety requirement standard.
Petroleum product a very delicate product. We want like construct within 2 kilometers between one station to other station. We don't like construct where they near water. We don't like construct where high tension cable they pass across you gas station. We don't want that. We don't want any inflammable situation will occur in a station. But not all man will understand it, and then people say, kind of the station where you acquire land, where they put it through, where they give you the guidelines, where they give you the requirement them for let you follow through. Anybody who don't do that, they will enforce the law. We go for sanction people there when they get poorly constructed service station there. We're not going to give a license any way further. We do under the construct at the moment. Let them kind of the agency, let them get engage with for let us give them our distance requirement and other standard requirements by 2020. Getting a standard license for any gas station. Information say you don't meet a minimum requirement.
As the Internal Affairs Minister, Edward Suluku, assured the Total Salon of safety of the investment them na the Mile 91 community and others side them na Salon. The Paramount Chief for the Leone Mabanta Chiefdom na the Tonkolili District, PC Fulamansa Babere II, assured Total Salon of in-community support to the investments na the Leone Mabanta Chiefdom for the Society for Radio Democracy, Musa S. Kamara.
We want to tell Musa S. Kamara thank you for that clip there. We able to get from 98.1. You don't hear it. What's he make a plan? This now be just last week, oh. Now be just last week. You know hear nothing. The only thing we the minister we talk the way he say in spite of the challenges, then still they top. Because if you go salon, you see their own gas station them, you go one for belief say yes, then really they do well with their own kind of gas station where then they build na salon. So the minister don't tell we say fuel day, and we not see anything like that. They then from nowhere, they say festive season they come. Now they say fuel no day. So what's in na the rights where we get as consumers them? Who that forfeit for we na? Because now we dey at the masses of the one them we get in gas station. So I go tell you say, then be able for buy for few minutes, done, then say fuel no day, then they sell small, then they ration. Lack out Usman Toli, making go able for pick, but it's in there all in a table. Yes, Usman Toli, you get the platform.
Okay, thank you very much, Triple A, and also thanks to Kunasise for giving that one-to-one interview with the consumer them for the fuel salon. Well, to start with, this is now a very complex situation. A complex from the side of the government, as well as to the fuel station them where they import fuel in our country. Because I looked at the press release, I read them, and I know say Total writes a letter to the Minister of Trade for expressing concerns and challenges them where they face at the moment. I know say, so we, especially the ordinary people, then just to look at from the side of the scarcity for fuel and salon. But it is important for we emphasize, themselves they face some challenges. And some of these challenges that when they face is all going back to one of the key variables then, where they affect price in other country then, which is the exchange rate. Now, the key issue here. We know they talk say there is no artificial scarcity. Indeed, there is. But the fact remains that themselves they get some serious challenges. And one of the challenges them where I read from that release day or that letter where they sent to the Minister of Trade, then they face some serious scarcity of foreign currency. Serious scarcity. Although they talk say Total no go meet the bank governor or let them discuss these issues, but it is more than apparent, clear. Say at the moment in our country we got serious challenges with regards to foreign currency. And then say they get a serious debt will result to about 38 billion leones. So imagine they get a debt of a loss of about 38 billion leones. And that they don't reach a credit of about 130%, credit limit of about 130%. That means the tendency for allow them for import, it only exceed the limit. Yeah, so in other words, when they give you a limit, it's just like an individual. You will trust it will come to a point where they don't see say you don't trust too much. Then they will begin for limit the amount of debt where you will take. As simple as that. So right now, then they import based on credit. They're based on debt. So one of the major concerns is that then say if they continue with this, by December and beyond, they're not able to import any more fuel in the country. So this is not the greatest concern. One, in terms of the debt. Two, and a struggle in terms of the exchange rate. And then they get enough because for able import, remember, for import, you get enough forex, especially with a large business like this. So if you don't get that forex thing, then there is a problem. So this is now one of the main challenges them we're in the face right now in the country. Perhaps you will argue, because then they envisage, then they anticipate, say, because of this scarcity, they will say most likely in the very near future, the price of fuel therefore go up. So the other fuel stations then they will likely say, you know what, because of all these problems, there is a possibility that the price of fuel therefore go up soon. And the government, they're in a very critical position at the moment because we all know, say, one of the biggest challenges we get in our country today, and one of the things that will affect the bread and butter issue now this fuel, this gas. We all remember in those days, the government, used for subsidized fuel, but they remove the subsidy and subsequently affect the price system of all other commodities, even including the local products and what they produce. So the government believes to a very large extent, say any further increase to this fuel, it will just make situation worse than the country. So in spite of the fact that Total don't write to the Minister of Trade, they not express their concern. The Minister of Trade is fully aware of this. He knows say any error, any mistake for increase the price of the fuel will bring some serious hardship to our country. But at this point in time, it's very difficult. I guess to be honest. It's very, very difficult because, as I say, the exchange rate, going back to the same problem, this exchange rate, the shortage, the scarcity of forex, what they use for import commodities, now the outside world, sufficient, is scarce. So now they bring about all these problems. And fuel sellers then believe to a very large extent that if this situation continue, it will bring about increase in price in terms of fuel. So now the whole situation this. So the key is, let me go now to some of the issues that we I just want to put on the table.
Yeah, because according, just like how you don't outline, that in a based on waiting totally say. But here now, government repeatedly tell we say fuel day. For right now, say fuel day. Enough. Yes. One thing we I know is not of us say the fuel they don't pata or kankama like empty the tank like there's nothing we go left again, like all thing they dry up. No. Even though then they tell we say fuel day, then why we still see the gas station them not they sell like how them be they sell before?
Small economics cancer. What's now artificial scarcity? What they cause artificial scarcity? If you now a producer, or a business person, you anticipate there are problems ahead. You anticipate, say, sooner or later, the price of this thing go up, or this commodity where they sell, they get for shorting. So what I go do, although it's available at this point in time, I will keep what I get first. I will restrict them what I get. Because I know say there is a possibility that this product you get for shorting very soon, sooner or later. So the small one I get for now, although it are the restrict them. So it will create that artificial scarcity. Because in the forecast, say the price get for go up, the price get for increase. So that if you keep them, with the hope so when the price increase, then you will release on the market, you sell them. And I think say now some of the model in this way we gas sellers then and salon then we know they do for a very long time. We don't know, then they know very well. We don't know say the field day and they keep them. When they anticipate, say, this particular product, you get for shorting. By looking at the circumstance. Don't forget that people are there inside the business. They know what's going to happen. We know say field day at the moment. But considering the fact that we get problem with the exchange rate, yeah? The other fuel station and no say Total, when one of the biggest supplier of fuel station, don't express concern. They get losses. Yeah, and almost they don't reach, they don't exceed their credit limit, where it will affect the ability or the chance for let them import this product. So what they will do, the other fuel station and will say, look, No, we hold on for now. Because there is a problem at the market. And don't forget, if Total gets a problem, it affects the amount of importation we will be able to import by the country. So all the other fuel sellers then, then they hold on and they follow suit. Let's say they hold on to the product. So that kind of situation then happen. The fuel is there. Let me be honest with you. But there are problems that needs to be sorted out. And then the problem here, the need for sorting problem here. Especially with them letter where they don't send to the Minister of Trade. So all other fuel stations are fully aware of the market conditions. They're fully aware of the market conditions. And because they're fully aware of what happen inside the market, so then they hold on to the product. So that they will get unnecessary scarcity for let them able to sell. Because don't forget, the letter states clearly, say if this trend of things continue, after or by December 2019 and beyond, they're not able for import. Whether it's true or not, we don't know. Except I make some assumptions here. Because we don't know. Because then say then generate a serious loss of about 38 billion leones. Which is a lot of money. And they get some outstanding payment from NRA where I think the NRA will able to look into that. So all of these issues, it just creates more problems. Are they anticipate there's a problem coming? Because this foreign exchange is important. The whole thing is foreign exchange is important. If we go by waiting Total say, whether it's true or not, we don't know. But I believe they get a financial statement, they get they get an issue with the NRA, and they don't write this letter to Minister of Trade, where they therefore look into that. I believe they get some elements of fact, they get some statement of fact. But to the ordinary man, and especially so, when we don't get them problems due to the importance of fear, they don't do them intentionally. But there is a problem where they're going right now, we now due to the forex, the losses we Total incur, all of these factors then contribute to this. So now that's number one bring on the table. But it's a very complex situation until somebody will much about it can't explain to me, but that is the truth. I think it just creates a kind of panic. Now a panic. We feel but not panic due to the information where they go around. So it don't affect the market. Well, now that number one put on the table. Thank you very much, Thank you.
Thank you very much, Usman Toli. Thank you for your time, sir.
No worries, sir. Thank you.
Well, now that Usman Toli tell we, in pick from waiting we lay na table. If you want to contribute, yourself get the opportunity now. You can call and be part of the program. We talk about the fuel. Government tell we say fuel day, but the gas station them not agree for sale. So there is scarcity in fuel products na salon. Waiting na your own contribution. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
Yes, I do.
Good. You get a platform. Waiting na your contribution.
Yeah. The contribution, just like with the man we call Mr. Tolly, you understand the issues, and all this whole thing now, people we not sincere to ourselves. Because why I say we're not sincere to ourselves, if we come out plain and tackle the issues, the fuel price is now two things they determine: the exchange rate and the world market price, when they call the Platts. we normally know the move. If, for example, let the layman understand, if dollar dey like $1,200,000 today, I buy the fuel, I import them. Then next week, dollar go up to 1.3, 1,300,000. It means instantly the effects because I know they change my price what they sell. So the people then go to the point they're not going to import. So my own point to me to say Bank of Saloon, the petroleum regulatory agency, where they work, because of the people that they work only for a short fuel in the country, people they sell at the right price and ensure that they coordinate with the other line ministries then that they provide exchange rates and see that oil marketers they pay their dues. So that we for all accountable and Bank of Saloon. Why? How come these people are not getting what they need? Because don't forget, everyone not a charitable organization. Now buy and go buy them fuel there in the high seas, bring ship can and they pay all them duties and pay taxes. So we therefore go to the real issues. We economists that will still get on the Saloon, the book commander will get the Bank of Saloon. Let it ensure that they tackle this foreign exchange rates. That's the main contribution.
So you feel say if they're able for amend that side, fuel go there?
Fuel go there. I talk this from an informed point of view because my last job na Saloon now will be the regulate fuel prices. That will be the monitor importation of fuel. Sometimes then they hassle for foreign exchange in that country. Their oil market is complete. They know they get. So of course fuel go there now because then they do projections. Sometimes the fuel will go there now go last 3 weeks. So then they hold them for bring government to the table, let them discuss, find a way around getting foreign exchange. Because without they don't buy fuel with Leones. I know who understand. They know they buy fuel with Leones.
But so then company, they're not able to go now the commercial banks them and get what they want.
It's not available. It's not available. Most of the time they go because you go there and a tree for them set the price in formula. You go there and go tell you we don't go to all the banks there. We never get foreign exchange. They know they get. It's difficult. It's a real problem because country where not the export. You understand? It's difficult for the foreign exchange. So Bank of Saloon need to find a way for to get foreign exchange.
So you feel say if Bank of Saloon, because the last time what him maybe suggest now, say me no say Bank of Saloon then get foreign exchange. Bank of Saloon get. So like most of them people there where they import the main things them where we need now the country. Yeah, we know say government say they know they subsidize again. That's understandable. Yeah. So if this company, let's just claim now, like let's just use Total as an example, because Total now don't lay the on a table. Say if this continue na so and so, they don't talk waiting they want. So if Bank of Saloon make that one day available for Total, you feel say it go affect the bank or it go affect the exchange rate na the country as a whole?
It go affect the bank because I don't know their own procedures. Almost at the limit where them go release as to waiting for sale. Almost foreign exchange for keep to themselves and almost them for sale. That's now they can decide for the economists, the Ministry of Finance, them for Colonel and tackle this. This problem not begin with this government. This na age problem. This problem has been there since ages. So it's not about government. It's about we the people in the Bank of Saloon for don't address this. No fair for address them. This na bio. Not put on this way. For say we go lock station them or blast for oil market, it's not going to work because now buying the buy. For example, if you say I go buy water for can supply you. You say I can't buy water for can supply you for easily. Then you know the money for buy the water. I don't go around and begin bash you. Everybody need for can we sincere say this is the problem. Let's handle it. But if this is a lie, say this is a full press release, fear this is a press release and I hold and they hold them, it's not going to help us. Total now one of the credible oil marketing companies Saloon. They make it don't go head on, don't let the team the bare fact as it is. And if you check, you round and round. That is the truth of the matter. NP will tell you the same thing. Landling will tell you the same thing. They will tell you the same thing. Bro, if they will tell you the same thing, and we need to be honest at this country. Say, this is our problem. December they come, how we go avert this problem? No find ways, now firefight for low foreign exchange. Let's feel the money are able to import. It's good. Because they're not going to find them pleasurable for them unable for import. Because when they import and they get money, and when they import and they pay government taxes, and they pay money to road maintenance fund. You understand? So it's a national problem. It's a national issue. It's not about the oil marketing companies. No. It's not about them. Country we know they produce. It's difficult. We know they export. Let we understand that. Let we sincere. And so this is where we are at a nation. They will fight for tackle. Bro, that's the problem. Because we don't get no way forget fuel. Pass we import. Refining, you know, they work.
So we now for blame the oil marketer and say na corruption.
No.
I make them hide
it's
the
not.
fuel.
It's not corruption.
Okay.
It's not. You make her say sincerity. If people are going on radio, they explain, let the layman understand. Then even look, I follow you interview this dog with the Okada man there. They say the fuel low, they want SL. Let people understand the fact that it is. We use plan for talk to people and with time, with silence we go accept them. If Papa no get money for pay picking school fee, no like but if you say pa money no this year, next year you go sit. We're not begin fair for say like mama na only money. You understand? Let people understand. You know, information is very useful on internet. Explain to this is the fact. Now foreign exchange not the them man not get money for buy. They will not the cushion, they will not the manage. It don't reach a time where you manage because if the exchange rate they go up, the dollar just they go up, it's not being controlled. You understand? And then man there, then they still pay the same money, they still pay the same taxes, they still pay the same price for import duty. Come on, they still pay the same amount for jetty, for landing fees, jetty fees, and they pay all them fees and the exchange rate is just going, eventually then they won't at a loss. How we handle this exchange rate? Now for be the biggest issue. It's not about pointing fingers. If we will go lock total oil station, we lock NP oil station, who that they suffer? Now the poor man, now the poor taxi driver. Now the Mamerica for go come on Waterloo for come buy markets in Bombay. Because I know we have access. That's not the real issue. Let we be sincere and tackle head on what's this thing. Let's bring Petroleum Regulatory Agency. Now the body and the way they oversee petroleum downstream industry in a salon, bring Bank of Salon, Ministry of Finance, how we go handle this thing? Yes, this is a problem, and December is coming. And December, I tell you, they consume more fuel. Historically, I tell you, they come because people in the camp, people in the import car, there's a lot of activities. How we go handle them instead of pointing the blame, oh, the MC there, then the keeper, the corruption. No, it's not. The honest truth is, the guys they are running at a lot, and that's I'm telling you because I've been there, I was part of it, I get institutional knowledge about it. Let's bring the PRA and Bank of Salon, technical people, how for and this not bio. You can't go be hard on OMCs. No. That's why you give them money. You gotta give them money, no? You gotta give them money. Let me understand Andy. And it only takes sincere person, this study. And not to government issue, not to SLPP issue. It has been an issue. Long, ever since, has been an issue. This has been an issue. So nobody can say, SLPP government, I don't kind of issue. No. The real issue is, go, any country where they export, these are the effects. And the effects in this. And maybe you will say in the past, we were able to handle them because they're mining them in the export, I don't know, they get responsible. But now those things are not happening. So the country is crippled. We don't get them. That's not my own contribution.
All right. Thank you very much, Feizo. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. George Kamara na Facebook he say na the bottom, he say all of this na the underprivileged. We don't know how complex the issue can be. So now then they pay them tax, don't back, they end up elect people and for represent them. The people that they represent them not able for bring results. Abdoulaye Bundu Conte na Facebook he say Total Petroleum he say na a multinational company wey include French. He say he no impressed and no African for be impressed. For see Total through a pink glass. Okay. Yeah, I think we talk about business now, Abdul. We understand about the French and all that thing in there. We understand. But yeah, business now they go do. Everybody capable do business for profit and loss. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, Tripoli Nami Harun, the call from Boston.
Yes, Harun, what's your contribution, sir?
Well, we all know about this fear scarcity in our salon. My man always like to talk. I say, let go sorry for that country there. You know, even if it be to say leader mean good. But my man, if the people are not ready, it go tough for the leader. It go tough. It go really tough. That Sierra Leone, the way how it be done there for change them, for change the mindset where people they don't believe say they not for do things straight. Anything where they for do it for ban, they for ban. Problem with that country there. Scarcity where then they talk about it. Open they say fear gay. But people then they hide the fear. And some guy then they were been they listen, where they talk about. They say whether they give for wholesale outside. They get a man them, whether they sell. Most of them keke driver them, then some motorcar owners then. They say been they explain them this afternoon why they watch AYV. But what's in the happy now we country now we be to say will not frustrate again. Pass for data life they no more now. People let me tell ourselves, so no more. You know, we not ready yet. People are not ready yet. That's the bottom line. They're not ready yet. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Aaron. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah. I did from Bo.
Yes, what's in your own contribution?
Hello? Yeah, I don't listen with two callers them and the contributions from my brothers the way on the key. Me the call from Bo, name Eric Williams precisely. Like that man will make a first call, we make analysis of dollar to that of Leone. Right? You understandable. That meaning you buy in dollar winners products where the imports and the country.
Williams, I want all you the quick first. Now, Bo, una self get scarcity or then they sell regularly?
This is right across the country where they tell you about it. Because if possible report from McKinney, that possible report from Freetown, another report from Bo, this is right across the country. Okay. So they put and do that categorically. Yeah. Precisely, the dollar to that of Leone, yes, we know for same. But look at the metrics where they work. If you possibly say it go now, central bank for him to get $17 so that he will buy something in dollar. There is a person go the get who is responsible. Now we say somebody is very responsible because remember there was a time people they pull the dollar that they go do with a black market with dollar. So meaning the dollar not go available in the bank. Then I will say they do it. I'll come up to that. Then we move to the point where in demand they say they feel not they not able to buy in dollar because they go into losses. But why is it available to Jebu people that they sell? Are we consciously judging ourselves, or are we get conscious for several Australians and brothers and sisters? Now say you negotiate with the government for me in so that the global buy the things so that everybody will get a level playing field ground. You will get a profit. But why you not make government no see now so then you make the people they suffer. Where the life of every individual for product to that layman, everything lies centralized to the what? The fear. If you able buy for something today, now because the fear able to take on, vehicle able use fear and count another particular location where they. And if you buy XX, the price of the fear, it therefore affect what? The goods and services where that person they provide. And in return, you the person where you go buy, the final consumer always gets. No, it's suffering out of that one day. No, they will come to this reality, right? Me no need to for some men not produce able for buy the fear for count. But look come to the reality. Why can't you negotiate with government until they put the price and down or up so that everybody will get the level playing ground? Let us say when pricing in fall now world market as the own country it can be high. They therefore pay the people that don't buy in quantity of that old stock or that new stock. They're not going to pay back the people there. They can still continue for selling at that high price until that old product done. They go for the new one at a lower cost. They can't be for selling at a lower cost. Is it not a rich business to the people then? No. So why you not go all on the market? Continue for negotiate to government only for do a attitude repair so that the government will not see what they talk in the two. Then in the nutshell, you hide behind your finger for putting give Jebuman they go sell them to the people there at a higher cost. Are we conscious to ourselves? Are we helping ourselves? Now we so long and they feel so much that we so much so like they depend on government, even for showcase your talent, now government will depend on. For showcase your talent, now government will depend. So every level playground we look at for government to make government can in. We know they ever therefore do something in our own area or our own reach. For me, we see that the salon rise again. You see, these are the things I get problem with salon. I really get problems. We know what to suffer from. We then here, the one that in the diaspora, I can feel somehow in such a way that they gain a comfort zone. Where some people them, not to the own make them then a comfort zone. Now the other people they make them the comfort zone. The need for come back and invest in a salon. What I can do and they talk big brother is that. Everybody know you don't go here and I don't see the level play. Come back and come build up a nation. Now here this country they see other people that they fight for build up the nation. Possibly come up he say maybe can be leader. Come on. So here we need to help ourselves. We need to come together. These are the things we are here to salon. This program every night I don't sleep but I follow them. Right? As we get now we get to quarter to 11. You know, now net. So I always get the time for listening for you to learn from the people the way they make sense. This is not politics. But you see people they hide the fear that they sell and jab away. The other people that they suffer for it. This is not the place where they put when they talk about bread and butter. Yes, bread and butter is all about what somebody salon particular who believe flop. We don't forget about the bread and butter. Yeah. So at the follow up, if anything can up at the moment making input, yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Williams. Thank you, yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who you call from?
Yeah, my name is Brian. I call from New Jersey.
Yes, Brian, I get the platform.
Yeah, I think thank you for the opportunity. This one is a difficult one. As always, now the poor people now they go for suffer. Because before I can this afternoon I watch na YouTube this very clip where you play so. I watch on YouTube before I can work this afternoon. I listen everything. It's difficult. Let me say everything what Usman Soli talk and the second caller about foreign exchange and all that thing. Now we assume say everything is true. Then get problem with foreign exchange. But we not go get the heart. The present product we una get, una buy them before ever this particular problem time. Why we not go sell them? Don't December as Total say December it will be difficult. Okay, when December comes, we will cross the bridge where we reach that side. But for now, we not reach that bridge there. For now, we must sell gas to the people. We must sell to the people. Let them get gas for the motor car and the motorcycle or whatever they use. I don't understand. Now we back not to everything at government. The business people then back their problem. I agree and get problem there. Then get issues with foreign exchange. But at least una look for una young people in our own country. That's why every two they blame government. We get for sorry for each other. We get for sorry for the man down there. I don't understand. And again, for the government, now this will the talk. Now, because of bad governance over the years, now the check the camp for the cash out. And the check will come, now bad check. Now the system just tell like you get you oath, wouldn't be like for you, they're taking a 50 year. Now the duration of this oath. Then couple years down the line, you begin see maggots and begin eat that oath. What you for friend, with people and for the 6 times you left them. Tell you don't reach 45 to 50 years, everything scatter. Now the thing with Salon, bad leadership over the years. We not get industries. We need to produce. We need to export. Everything they import. Now in the need to volunteer. Now the check they come on a bad check for we for cash. I tell you what. Let's continue for listening. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Brahma. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, ID live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is the call from US.
Yes, I get the platform, sir.
Yeah, I agree with this guy when you talk to Frezzo or Prezzo, what's in my name. The guy make a very valid point. if you know the export, you're not able to get foreign exchange for coming to the country. So, and that is a very, very, very valid point, And also, at the same time, the government therefore try for practice some kind of austerity, for cut down on expenditure, whereby they're not going to spend so much foreign exchange, like the one where we were discussing yesterday about money where they go abroad and go spend and not give account for. These are foreign exchange and they use all those things. Then they therefore look into them kind of things and then cut those things then at a minimum, so at least some of the foreign exchange can able to stay in the government's and coffers. As for people talking about people for try and go back for go help for build the country, that's a novel idea. That's not bad. But when people don't see them overseas for years, they don't see how subsequent governments them don't mismanage and embezzle money that are allocated for development of the country. People are becoming skeptical. They don't want to go there and where they not get enabling environment for go put their money in that kind of investment there, because they don't see for years. People are waiting na power, then just the embezzle and the country money. They need to do nothing in the interest of the country. Now people in the Senate now we for go bill. Yeah, but let them try do them work with them, put them there for do. If we see them they do them work with them, put them there for do. That will give people the incentive to say, okay, this government in the trial. I'm not saying this particular government now. I'm just making a general statement. So people will see this government in the trial. So let's go and contribute our own little bit. But until people start or governments and start to think that kind of way, and try to bring in as austerity way, go make sure that the money they stay in the country, putting things in place like for these foreign business people, what they take all the foreign exchange out of the country, if they combat all those things, then maybe we'll be able to get small foreign exchange. We'll be able to help the business people then where they bring essential commodities. Those people who just go no more to invest and buy things that can inflate the prices on the people of the country. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. J-Roy in our Facebook he said the three major causes for the high price per fuel, he say na supply and demand and the commodity traders and the value of the dollar. Supply and demand, commodity trader and the value of dollar. He saying that the three things then that one the way they determine the oil price. Peter Emmerich he meet Keke Rider this afternoon. He say really sorry. He explained to him say how in wait all net the way they sell game fuel now only 3 liter na in they sell game. Keke then sell 3 liter, bike then sell 2 liter, then if you get motoka na 5 liter. He say only the hope say the authority that we concern go do something before the day done tomorrow. He say if not, the suffering it just they move to another level. He say this he really sorry. Yes, caller, your name and who side the call from?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Your name and who side the call from, sir?
I call from London. My name is Abdul.
You get the platform, sir. What's in your contribution?
Well, the contribution is this now a problem where the government really have to keep an eye on. First of all, APC been deal with subsidies and cut that down. So it means they're not going to control over the market anymore. And I don't really all the callers and the point them wouldn't make. Total, not a charity organization, a business they do. And then business now for make money. And then go land it for make profit. Whether you like that or not, they for make money, they for make profit, for let them business become sustainable. Now, the government don't get any other means to make foreign reserves. The iron ore company need to work at the moment. So what we they look at, then we will use a department where they go create them specifically for diasporans. Them. The amount of money with diasporans and they send to that country, they huge foreign money. Ghana they do them. Ghana get a special department for diasporans and who want to invest. And this investment is very key. Then people that don't invest in Sierra Leone, even the days of the time we've been getting war, for at least help the people of Sierra Leone, because they know Sierra Leone country down there. This government not for make this an oversight. Therefore, create a department for diasporans them, for encourage them to go invest. Now, another source of revenue down the foreign revenue, where the government will be able to use at some point, so that they will offset the balance of payments between them Total and they ask for so right now. So the point now, Total they in control. Now business that they do, whether they get oil in Sierra Leone and get gas in Sierra Leone, a business that they do. Inflation, if the forex not there, it means petrol go and price go hike up. It will go up. So waiting the government for say is right, we set the tab, then they do policies. If we not petrol there at this particular point, we need to know that. We say yes, now they do another stuff for order. And the other side, you wouldn't able champion is now for create competition. You know, we just go rely on Total. Competition, democracy, competition is very important. It bring down the market price down because everybody becomes so competitive that then they look for customers. But if you rely solely on Total go dictate the price. Even if not today, they will do so in future. So the diaspora and the money is very important. Let the government look into that. And say, right, we brother and sisters in Muduba and then we give them a channel where they're able to pay money for letting people then go receive them safe. But that money, then Forex down, they will people then go able to use. Now, Forex down, they will the government go able to use. That's diversification of the revenue. Now, we get money only from the natural resources. You know, the come out because the government will make sure they put policies in place for make sure they don't benefit. Other than the way the first contract that the media award them. Fine. That I agree with them. But they for create a way for diversify the economy. If money they come out of the foreign currency, let money they come out from the diaspora and them. Genuinely, people when they go to see them money also, then the government will get them money. You go look, this they bring a lot of money for Bank of Sierra Leone. If they create this, what the government na Sierra Leone, APC, SLP, they see diasporans them as enemies. Today are the true call list.
What about
we get them now we mind?
What about them when they will go say government not for do business?
Government they do business, my brother. You in communication they do it me, so government can say. Government, the primary goal of government for security, for provide security for citizens them. And this the great problem. Because right now everybody don't begin worry. Mrs. F they worry me, people and they like Christmas they cancel. And at the best time these people when they use petrol. Petrol influence everybody in life in that country. They teacher, school picking, anybody, business, you name it. Very important. We know on that. For create stability, you get for use all the networks the more you get. Sierra Leone diaspora and with the Ghana, with the Sierra Leone, with the America, then people harness their resources, harness their talent, harness the earning power for contribute to Sierra Leone development. If you ignore this at your own peril, Japan don't do them, Ghana they do them. It's like a benchmark where this SLP government for able to do. Create a department for diasporans them, regardless of who are people are there. They didn't come up Sierra Leone and feel belonged that we are here to actually invest in our country. We feel safe to be able to invest. We feel included to be able to invest in the economy of Sierra Leone. If you ignore that, APC don't do that, they know what in this don't pay them. The price will up and they pay for so. SLPP need for change that. They want to talk to you so na NGC supporter, make it clearly to you. You cannot ignore the development of Sierra Leone. You ignore the input of Sierra Leoneans outside. You cannot bring them in. Then people then get talent. If they don't get talent, if you get foreign money, bring them in, encourage them, and they can develop Sierra Leone. At the end of the day, where Sierra Leone don't develop, now SLVP name, now they go up. They say SLVP, now can they sway the economy, they're good one. This, in the long run, the government need to look into this. Encourage Sierra Leoneans them, where they can develop Sierra Leone. Otherwise, we all know, say, Sierra Leone economy, from what I grew up, the Sierra Leone economy is championed by foreigners. Me not so nationalistic, where you create a platform where the indigenous people learn for develop. In Sierra Leone, I don't get a big example, not to one, not to two. My friends, I'm good developing that. Believe it or not, the amount of money they ask them for pay, this man will work for the next 20 years, make profits and money there. 9 ministers and they ask her for. This is wrong. Let the man go and go develop that country, they create employment. Now, one way that we diversify the economy. Now, if this petrol business short, so the amount we total the paper, government revenue is short. Then the government will be in a pickle now, then begin to define what they call field searches, scarce resources. All this, makes sense for the government. So that make you forget another engine room where they bring camp forex, foreign currency, be it pound sterling or dollar, for try for the government in business continue for work. Now this means they ask the government, in the interest of Sierra Leone, please make a department for diasporans them, make them feel belonged so that they will invest in Sierra Leone. Please.
All right. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, it's Sipulena. My name is Abraman. I call from London.
You get a platform, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Sipulena, I remember last 3 months ago, all the government take power, then pull the subsidies. After they take power, only 3 months, and then pull the subsidies. Now, they affect most of them things there. So, the hardship in this country, we talking at this forum, we say that every tax they out and they levy on people, it go bring a lot of hardship in the country. They say the IMF say let them take the subsidies, but this now the ramification, how they get so. We get all them problem there. They say that they collect so many thousands of taxes. Then just they balance the account. Then they pull up the subsidy. The money they say they pull party. Or then say now they collect taxes. This is not the money all this the previous government and the other government, combined government. What then they give to subsidy? You just see that if the country they pay, no say 50% of subsidy. Then if they take that money, they pull up that subsidy. They then put up the accounts, all the revenue then they collect. Now the money then they show back so. So what they do, they just recycle the money. But at the end of the day, now the people and they suffer the hardship. The people and they suffer the hardship because they run the economy dry. You see, like how people they don't talk anymore. Sometimes the forex, the last caller is suggestion Wegi. Now a very brilliant suggestion because to be honest with you, probably we the diasporans they send more money in a salon past the amount of money IMF they give. If the government, like you ask questions, the government not for do business. But they can bring people in together. Iran be don't do and they told them money be there, but them be under sanction. People then take their gold and go give the government. For let the government no go out of business. So they said to call the diasporans and say, look, if you answer money like that man be don't talk and so now a good idea. Let the economics then come, then can sit down and see how we solve this problem. But if the forex no there is no way then we will buy fuel because fuel is international forex. And they don't put the subsidies. That means say, watch, after December, all the price they go up back. They won't be able to control the economy because the fuel, not the engine, not the blood of the economy. If you see fuel go up, everything will go up. Even the local products they produce. So they beg the government to people and they Christmas they can, people and therefore they go up and down. Make them find way they will solve this problem. There are a lot of things. It's not only about having PhD, it's about using that PhD, bring up a thesis where your country go able for use, where go able to use that thesis there, implement that for let the economy go up. So simply now quick one I say like I call you for let more about these subsidies because I don't tell they go on with these heavy taxes and these subsidies all them put. They don't bring so much hardship in the country. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Abdurrahman. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I want to start with the caller we call and suggest about the diaspora, their money within the send go salon. if government can create an avenue like MoneyGram. It is not going to be MoneyGram, but like MoneyGram or Western Union or stuff like that. I remember it was 2015, either 2015 or 2014, in Dallas, Texas. We will do a flag raising ceremony na the City Hall. And that time na be the time where the Ebola be just done. Yeah, I think it was 2015. Then na that time we be learn from MoneyGram. Then we invite MoneyGram na the program. And MoneyGram be go recognize the people them with the Sierra Leoneans them. MoneyGram tell we say during the Ebola time, just MoneyGram, not to any other service, because everybody gets the service the way they can use. Just MoneyGram alone. MoneyGram tell we say people send through MoneyGram $500 million during the Ebola. $500 million. Now in Sierra Leoneans them na the diaspora. Now they use their service. You can imagine if Western Union go can tell we Amos people insane, or the one that will use Afro International, or the one that will use then other services them. Now that's when you gonna say diaspora with money it gonna salon. Because whatever thing we you do na salon, whatever thing we you do dey, imagine that money where they come out here, where they go. So if the government of Sierra Leone, now we know say yes, we know the exports. But if they can create a service where we na the diaspora they use for send money, trust me, then go able for raise money quick one. Quick one, then go able raise money in Forex. Because whatever means we use Naya, they no say then get a deposit Naya. Whosoever we send them, they no say then get deposits then they. Why is now then just they give the Leone Sianda? Deposits then they. At the end of the day, they're able know how then they do their own economics business and get the money them back. That call from Bo, they talk about investment. I think we really don't try for break down this diaspora for go invest, diaspora for go invest. There is a truth in Sierra Leone. If we want, we accept. If we want, we deny, say it's a lie. But as soon as they say you, not from the diaspora, your price don't double or triple. As long as you are from the diaspora. So whatever you go for, go do na salon. I don't care if na small one, I don't care if na big one. Your price, it is special for you. So until we come on at the diaspora, we go salon, we see say, then treat we like how then they treat the people in a salon. People then go begin consider. But not to dandy no more. Not to dandy no more. System and what them call enabling environment. What them call enabling environment. We don't talk this over and over. But even the enabling environment, you know, say the judiciary, the police, they're all inside there. For say, if me, I take me last and last, I go invest in a salon. If something go wrong, I know say I am covered. I know say I am safe. What you do? Because there is system in place. For they say diaspora and they need a agree for go invest. It's true. But you don't ever ask the diasporans then why they need a agree for go invest. Say, oh, because look the other people them, then they come, then they can invest. We not to Sierra Leoneans them. Because we as Sierra Leoneans them, we all know say we like stranger pass we own. We all know that. And then people in there, they spend nothing for nothing. Even if na the kuku jumuku then gain their access, then create within and they create. At the end of the day, then get for pull their money back. Eh? But we na the diaspora. Yeah, I know say whenever the president can come, he can call town hall meeting, but most of the town hall meeting and they now either about the political violence, something that has to do with politics and waiting, then go say investment. But they don't ever call investment meeting for Sierra Leoneans, for people in the diaspora. No, we in a town hall meeting we they get. We don't say for investment, now then other people and then they look for. Eh? So I believe say there is an opportunity for the government of Sierra Leone. Then when they win at the economists then they. It's difficult for make you see somebody in the diaspora where one term for month they send money go Sierra Leone. It go difficult for them. It go difficult because waiting do even if you no get family, you must get one close person. We go must they can pinch you. So I know say people will talk say, oh, but it will be a difficult one for find somebody in the diaspora who go tell you say, oh, me alone, I don't know who see a less safe as send money there. I send money there. So they play with own part. Will they play with own part? So the government of Sierra Leone need for consider we. Need for consider we. When then they come out for do town hall meeting. Then they look for say Sierra Leoneans they want to go invest. Let's come and talk. What can we do? Then they do, huh? Most of them town hall meeting and then a party people and then they go get a day for sing praises. But then they get the investment one, but who are they looking for? That other kind color. From where the presidents they come, up to down, not see them go it. Maybe if not the diasporans then they don't can talk to, they can't tell we waiting they're able to do for we the assurance, create every unit. If the police have created the diaspora unit, where if we go cry complain, they need for address them to with satisfaction. If now inside the judiciary, yeah, be biased. Just create something for the diaspora so that when we go, we know say yes, we get that enabling environment. Then they bring me to something where happen where I sit today. Then they make a feel say, Sierra Leone, we are not ready. Now play with deeper. Now boku talk without any action. Now we deeper. What am I saying? You know, say 2019, waiting Ghana call him, he said the year of the return. Not so. But waiting they don't do, they prepare themselves for the year of the return. Then do them. Also within the show, even outside them, they take the slave, the deeds from the castle to the water. Everything has been refurbished, put in a way where you go able to understand the story behind the different places the way they did it. Is Sierra Leone ready? No, we are not. We get tourism ministry, we get the relics and monuments, we get all them places here. It's sad to see 17 people black Americans then come out from the States, then go Salon. Say then trace their roots and trace their DNA to Salon. I can understand, they know you carry them go bond. Who side then carry them go? Na King Jimmy. I don't know if you don't see that video there. Me not be even see him. Now somebody we listen the program yesterday, we call today. Now he just tell me about that. Myself go as such, I watch the video. Then carry, then go na King Jimmy. No preparation. They not do nothing for clean the place. Now so the place dirty. Now so it was nasty. Sorry for say. But it not being good. It not being good at all. For look with the eye. You know what beats me now past? Not to the dirty now or the thing when they not take care of who. Say now them be the tie. You sabi King Jimmy, right? Who say dong day, where you go dong day? First of all, na so I remind them the dong day first. Who say them be say the slave them and waiting. Na so I remind them. And we not even get proper people. We understand the history of Sierra Leone for entice these people. No. Then go down. The place is dirty. At the end of the day, the people we come. We then come meet in a salon. We will forbid don't make the place before then they come, so that when they go, they can tell people that, yeah, Sierra Leone, I want to take you there. Look where Ghana they make money. Look Gori Island and Senegal where they only make money. Look Banjul where they make money. No. What do we do? The people they come, now them back they can ask for help. It was so, oh my God. Me where they watch them at the shame. Say something like this, where it's a monument. Something like this will go bring revenues years to come. People will be coming to see this place for years and years and years. Who don't die go? People and go still they come for see this place. We not get nothing there for sure. But now the people that will come, now they can big back. We want to fix this. If we can fix this, we are just pleading. If you guys can help. Are you serious? What's kind of bigger spirit where they pariso? What's wrong with we? So when government go even make a lot of money. Yes, I know say this past budget, they don't put money for the Monument and Relics Commission. They don't put money for them, say for fix up some places them and this and that. But at least for clean and bow. One of the video they watch, you know, it's one of the old man is black American. He say, don't they go back and forth na salon? He say, salon, we not sabi with history. He say, we not sabi with history. He say, because if we know the history of that particular place there, we go hold and sacred. He said, we not sabi with history. Then, after I listen, then I think again, I say, this is true, you know. This is very, very true. With history, na salon, we not sabi am. We not sabi. All we two sabi Kenjimi Bonga sweet. Places they will be able to fix up and get money from. People in common at the diaspora. But the first thing will first ready for give themselves. Now for give them passports. Like quick tell they don't give them passport safe. They don't give them passports. But who side they can look? There is something like a pond. One of the Makituman, they say, this if them clean and just, now so you white inside, so they fine. But if you see the dirty, rubbish, trash, with the inside there. If you see her. But all along, the minister, this is what I was talking there a few months ago. The minister, they up and down say they go look for tourists there. But we get the touristic attraction then at the country, we're not able for upkeeper. All the way to Sabina Beach. No, we have rich history. I know say this one, you know, they pa way to they talk today, but me, that's in the mon ami. I turn off the video past 5 to where they look am. I turn off past 5 10. Because whenever they say something I'm mad, I just they shut them down like, no, I just can't. Why, Sierra Leone? Why? Why? We get with history. We get things away for bring money in the country. Now we they cry so for Forex. Now we and all these people are coming in. We get something we go attract these people. Ghana is making a huge money out of it. Celebrities, they all they fly go Ghana. We say safe get. But all we sabina bigger. The people in can't find we don't give the passport, though they beg them back to one make the place. Now their responsibility. Not to we own. We not go make and find we charge for going inside there. In Ghana, it's not free. They are paying. But all thing we big. All thing, we not big no more. We need for wake up, man. We really need for wake up. We really need for wake up. Because now only we go fix alone. A lot of Sierra Leoneans, them then at the diaspora. But they don't want to engage us. They don't want to talk to us. What happened the last election? That was an eye-opener. You could see that vividly. They say, two sim, three sim, they don't need we. Then at the end of the day, you hear people and they talk. Let them cano, una left hand that come. Una left hand that cano, low all can still don't eat the guy bread. Is that the way it should be? Is that the love we share with one another as Sierra Leoneans? If the Sierra Leoneans them within at the diaspora come to one to fix up anything in Sierra Leone, then Lefale would do and we can fix that. We can't do that. We don't not just one kind of every day. They can talk one green thing, two thing, three things like just they repeat we say. We don't want that. But again, we can't just frown away from it. We have to talk about it. We have to acknowledge that it does exist. Sometimes you wonder, why even you they do this? Why? Because it's like nothing is changing. These guys are just doing what they want to do. Come on, man. Now we'll go left everything today. Go there back tomorrow. Because sometimes it is just difficult. Very difficult. But go there back tomorrow. We hope the best for Sierra Leone. Till we meet again. Tripoli say, Tata.